In a world of deep and meaningful conversation comes the most unnecessary podcast.
LOL Entertainment. Oh yeah. Here we go again. We be rolling. Shots are glowing. Stacks are golden. Baby, here we go again. On the road again.
LOL Entertainment. Welcome to the fucking show.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the most unnecessary podcast on the internet. I am your host, not your average Joe. Episode 13, guys. If you're here, you've made it through 12 already, and this one is going to be a great one. Hello, Matt. Goodbye, Matt. We'll get back to him in a moment. Guys, episode 13, like I'm saying, it is, some people think it's unlucky. Hello, Matt again. Goodbye, Matt again.
Okay.
You know what, guys? We're going to get right into it. Remember to like, follow, share some fun jazz. And that being said, it's time to bring up our hosts, our co-host for the evening. Everybody!
Yeah.
Rock your body! All right. Yo, here we
are. Sorry, didn't work. Shit.
I think that's about as much as the song as we can sing anyway, so we don't get demonetized.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome back. Good to have you boys here. Episode 13, how we feeling?
Fantastic.
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Let's hope there's no technical issues there. That was just a miscue on my part.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it wasn't working out quite the way I wanted it to, so we're good. We're good.
Episode 13, will we be cursed?
Oh, and would you look at that? We got the first comment, and none other than Nanny P has returned.
Yes, we missed her last week, man. We missed Nanny P last week.
We did.
I had no time to miss her last week. I was busy dealing with technical issues, so I missed you anyway, but you didn't miss me on the podcast.
Oh, man. Guys, anyway, remember, like, follow, share, subscribe, do all that stuff so we can continue to entertain more people with our random hilarity. So, big news, guys. I don't know if anybody wants to... We'll shoot it off with Matt. You know what? We're going to start with you, Matt. Want to talk about last night? What happened last night?
Last night was a fantastic show at Essential Kitchen. Once again, thank you, Cornwall, for showing up and coming out. You know, we appreciate the fuck out of you for that. And another sold-out show there, packed house, you know, and I feel bad. There's a few people that had to stand, and I'm sorry that there's a seating issue at that point. We'll make sure to figure something out going into the next one. But thank you, everyone, for coming out. Wonderful crowd, wonderful comedians.
Yeah, it was an awesome night, man. It was an awesome night. What's going on, Brad?
What's going on, Adam? What's
going on, Jordan?
We had to turn people away at the door, actually, last night. And I felt bad for Pat, who was not performing last night, but still all hands on deck at a sold-out show, and he was working the door. It
was intense. There was a
nice big gentleman that showed up and even asked, he's like, do you even know who the hell I am? We happened to say, nah, man, unfortunately, we don't, so you got to go.
Yeah, big gold chains on him, big nice gold watch. He's like, do you know who the fuck I am? You're gonna turn me away? And I was like, yeah, you should have got your tickets earlier.
And that's what happens if you don't buy in advance to an LOL show, folks. We have to turn you away at the door, even if you're apparently someone.
It was kind of funny though, you know, it's unfortunate having to turn people away. You know, you want people to come enjoy your show, but also at the same time having to be like, sorry, we're sold out. You know, every time Pat turned someone away, he would turn around with this little smirk like,
it's a great feeling. It is a great feeling. Yeah, it does suck, man, for the people who kind of just were looking for something to do last minute Valentine's Day. But unfortunately, you know, we had kind of sold the show for a while before, and you know, the tickets flew pretty quick, and we did let the public know. That being said, my March signups are up officially right now. So if you're looking to get on, hit up our boy Pat Cardinal, who will be hosting March's open mic at the Essential Kitchen. Pat, you want to give your insight on what to expect next month?
Yeah, man, it's going to be a fun one. We're going to be going with a St. Patty's Day theme. So your boy, is going to be hosting that one. Going to be showing up green, smoking the green. It's not going to be a fun time. While I'm thinking about it, though, like, huge shout out to Essential Kitchen and their staff, man. Last night, I'm sure could not have been easy on them, from running around with the food to serving alcohol left, right, and center. So good job, Essential Kitchen. You guys really kept up. I'm sure that was the most amount of people you guys have had in your establishment at that one time. So that was awesome time. And huge shout out to all the comics. You guys did phenomenal last night. I heard nothing but good things from everybody leaving the show. They're excited for the next one. So
that was a good show.
Yeah, the comics were phenomenal. Every comic we had on last night was a banger. And we filled our 2 open mic spots, guys. Just remember that, okay? We do have 2 open mic spots for people that are just looking to either try it for the first time or you want to try some new jokes. We do offer those 2 early spots, okay, guys? So just keep that in mind. If you kind of like what we do and you think you can do it too, we'll gladly give you the opportunity.
And even Cornwall Deadpool approves. Cornwall Deadpool says, finally went to Essential Kitchen. Pizzas by far are some of the best pizzas I've ever had in Cornwall. And that's saying something. The Cornwall pizza has a reputation, but their pizzas look good.
Oh yeah, the homemade pizzas, dude, like the come out on the nice the board there. Oh man, they're delicious.
For sure. Sorry,
that
Matt, go ahead.
You guys, we
had something to say there, I think.
I forget.
Okay.
I was just thinking of pizza now.
Pizza? You've got to rumbly in your tumbly. That being said, though, maybe that's why you're hungry. You were smoking a little bit because we do have our 420 show, which is coming up. We officially announced on the last podcast. Tickets should be available shortly, guys. So just keep your eyes peeled. It is a huge show. We do the show every year. This year it's going to be at Mo Events. She's allowed us to use her awesome venue for this. It's a pretty well-known establishment now here in town. She's doing some great things. So we will be there April 17th. And not only is it a 420 weed-style show with headlining comic Hash the One from Montreal, but it is also a little bit of a party night afterwards. So when the comedy is done, the fun doesn't stop, as our very own Pat Cardinal is going to take to the stage and keep the night going. Pat, what do you think?
Yeah, man. Got about a 4-hour set in the works right now, ready to go. So it's going to be exciting times. It's going to be obviously 420 themed night. So, going to have a blast, just partying, listening to music.
So we can expect some Bob Marley. We can expect some Bob Marley remixes in there, I'm hoping.
Absolutely.
Great, man.
You wouldn't be a 420 show if you didn't at least have 1 or 2 Bob Marley songs in there. Now,
to our fans watching, I would like to say that Pat still has not finalized a DJ name. I really thought that Patty Two Plates, because he always goes for seconds, was a great DJ name, but he has not approved of that one yet. So, guys, still drop your comments. You think you got the great DJ name for our buddy Pat there? Leave it in the comments, and maybe he'll pick yours.
Let's hear him.
Jordan asked, how come we didn't ask how important who the important guy was?
Now I'm hella curious.
Yeah, me too.
To be honest, man, it was just a lot of people coming in, and really didn't matter who you were. You needed to show me a ticket, and if you didn't show me a ticket, you weren't getting in. I didn't care how much money you had. It's about the principle of throwing a proper event.
Well, it's also fire capacity for the establishment.
Exactly.
And we honestly didn't know who the hell this guy was. Like, I've never seen him before. So.
And in order to do a show, we kind of need an establishment, and we don't want them getting their liquor license pulled because they're over capacity. It's not fair to them.
And he was a big dude, man. Like, he takes up at least 2 seats. So,
and quickly to answer,
DJ D's nuts.
To answer Jordan's question quickly, it's March 14th, the next show, right? The 14th.
March 14th is the next open mic. Then April 17th is the 420 show.
That's it. And guys, we are also, anybody in the Montreal area, all 3 of us are going to be at McGibbon's on February 23rd. Rocking it out there in Montreal, doing some sets. It's It's a great time at McKibben's every time. So if you're in the area, find the ticket link. I'm sure one of us will be posting it on our stories. It'll be on the LOL Facebook page at some point somewhere. And get a ticket, guys, and come out and check out LOL in Montreal.
For sure. I'm pumped.
100%.
I'm pumped for that one.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
that-
good room, man. That's a good room. McKibben's has a huge history behind it. So if you know anything
Ben
about
Cardilli is the host of that show as well from Montreal, and he's a great talent, and we love working with him too. So it's nice that he has us come out there, you know. So
for sure.
that also being said, guys, as you can tell, no, your clocks didn't go forward 24 hours. We have switched our podcast to Sunday nights. That being said, we did it for maybe a couple reasons, okay? Number one, we'd love to be the last thing, you know, to end off your weekend, you know, and to start you to something positive going into your new week. Also, we have families, day jobs, and other priorities that are coming up, you know, into where we're going to need every day of the week to really kind of be hustling and grinding all of our business journeys and our personal journeys as well. So unfortunately, Monday is just not going to work for a podcast for us anymore. So Sundays it is. What do you guys think about that? How do we feel? You think we're gonna get as much engagement?
Well, I mean, we're also loading it up onto YouTube, so realistically, you can listen to it any day you want. But if you want the live rawness that's unedited, we don't edit shit. Why the
I
fuck
feel
would
like
we
Sunday's
edit
a good
shit?
night. I don't know. What do you
Sunday's
think,
a great
Matt?
night.
I love the Sunday
why
night
not do the
idea.
Sabbath?
I love the Sunday night idea. I feel like it'll allow us to start the week off fresh and just kind of chill with the people. You know, more people are at home on Sunday nights,
Hey,
not
Sunday's
necessarily
Sunday.
wiped out after the brutal Mondays. So,
Hell
Kat, I do love your suggestions there. I see them. DJ Patty Slappa, DJ
Patty
Beats the Heat,
Slappa.
Beats the Heat. I like
Patty
it. I like it.
Slappa. I kind of like
We're gonna see
that.
how we
one,
go.
man.
We're gonna see how it goes.
I
don't
think
wanna be one
I
of
think the
those-
Sunday works out, bro. I think the Sunday works out. It's a great way to kind of unwind after the weekend and kind of just, you know, get in bed, chill out, watch the most useless podcast on the internet, and catch some Z's, yo. Catch some Z's.
Pat,
for
you could
sure.
always just do like DJ Cardinal, but like spell all the vowels with like numbers or something, like the Dead Mouse 5 guy.
Dead Mope. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was lame, Matt. I'm sorry, dude. You can do way better than that. I know your creativity. What
We'll
the hell
let-
was that?
We'll edit that one out.
DJ Fuck Trophy.
DJ Fuck Trophy, yes,
No, yeah, we appreciate the reference to Pat's joke, but at the same time, some people might be calling Pat the fuck trophy.
That's okay. I
Well,
would
I
sit
mean, in a
proudly on
sense
my
you
parents'
are.
shelf.
That's, oh man,
We're all
That's
fuck trophies
awesome.
at some point.
no, it's great. I love it. All right, guys. I think it's about time we go into our first segment of the evening. We don't have guests tonight, so we're just gonna kind of flow and have fun and see where the evening takes us. That being said, our first segment is none other than Capital Carnage with Don Kedick.
It's time for Capital Carnage with your political punchliner, Don Kedick.
Good evening, and welcome back to Capital Carnage, where we sift through geopolitics the same way governments do, recklessly and full of shit. I'm Don Kedick. Tonight's top stories. We're back in the Middle East as the U.S. and Iran are back to nuclear talks in Geneva. It's like a diplomatic couples therapy session where both parties are secretly searching divorce lawyers. Here's a recap of exactly what took place.
Zero nuclear enrichment.
We will enrich what we want.
Trump, don't forget about the ballistic missiles. They can't have those either. Oh, yes, Daddy BB, whatever you say. I love it when you tell me what to do. Pookie? I thought this was Costco.
In other news, the BB Trump bromance continues as Netanyahu joins Trump's new Gaza Board of Peace, which has yet to install a Palestinian representative. So it's basically, we formed a peace treaty about you, but without you. We go live now to our field correspondent, Patty Cakes Pat Cardinal.
Cardinal, Capital Carnage. Why are certain communities not being
That
represented on
question
this
shows
board?
exactly why you're not welcome here. People with that ideology have no seat in this
Back to
chamber.
you, Don.
Thanks, Pat. It's a good thing we don't give you hazard pay. And now, tonight's top story. Epstein, the newest Where's Waldo? Yes, according to a viral photo, Epstein has been spotted strolling Tel Aviv. Rumors circulating that his death was a fake and that he has moved back to a country literally trained to turn a blind eye to suspicious men around minors. Brilliant plan, Jeff. We had our team take a look. And with that, we go live one last time to our field reporter, Patty Cakes Pat Cardinal.
That's right, Don. Any one of these could be him. But it's not this guy.
I will keep looking. Back to you, Don.
Thanks, Pat. Looks like you got all patched up there in Tel Aviv. With all the American taxpayer dollars going there, I bet you the healthcare was free. And that's the way Don Keydick gives it to you, folks. Hard, raw, and uncovered. This has been Capital Carnage. I'm Don Keydick. And remember, not all snakes slither. Some shake hands. Good evening. Dude, I love how Joe Biden just showed the fuck up, bro.
My shoulder is okay for all of those who are asking. My neck is a little stiff.
I want to know how your head is, dude, because you paused for a long time after searching for Epstein there, grabbing all those old men in the quarter zips.
He flew
I had
at
fun.
you like that. You ever see that video of the dude in the courtroom when the judge sentences him and he's like, "Oh hell no," and just dives at her? That's what that
Yeah.
reminded me of.
Bro, yeah, you got taken right the hell out, dude.
But you know, there's no way Epstein's still alive because Kash Patel told us he definitely killed himself. And why would Kash Patel lie?
You know what? Facts, Matt. Just nothing
he
but
would never
utter
lie.
and
I'm the
straight facts.
conspiracy guy.
Look, anyways, at the end of the day, we should be talking about how their stock market's doing, right?
Yeah,
Right, Bondi?
yeah.
Yeah.
What about the NASDAQ? What about the Dow? What about those, Matt?
Oh
You're
no,
right.
maybe ask their finance minister and not the head of the Justice Department, you know?
No, that would just, I don't know. Listen, these people are multi-talented, obviously, okay, Matt?
You know, I'm actually at the point though with the Epstein files where I'm actually more surprised when I find out who's not in it. Like every time I hear there's someone else in it, I'm like, I'm not surprised. But whenever you find out it's like this person's actually not in it and it's some wild fucking celebrity or something like that, you're like,
Man.
I'm actually genuinely surprised.
So I seen this thing, and I didn't look too much into it, but it was like an interview with the Island Boys, and they were saying how Jeffrey Epstein was their dad. And there's a picture of Jeffrey Epstein with these two kids, bro, and it looks just like them and shit. And that they were raised on his island and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Well,
Man,
I don't know. I didn't look into it, so I don't know. I
tattoos
can't
off
claim
of them.
facts, but
Take the face tattoos off of them and throw in a little bit of hair products in your hair, bro. Those
and they were
dudes
young
kinda
too,
look
in the
they're
picture,
kids, like
in the picture of them with Epstein, bro. They're young, they're
and
probably
they're island boys, right?
yeah, 10, 11 years old or some shit in the picture.
No,
But
like they were
maybe that's-
conceived on the island.
and maybe that's why they're so messed up in the head and fucking dumb. You know,
Oh,
yeah,
because they're raised in that world or FAS or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I don't know. I can't claim 100% facts on that. I just saw it online, and we can't believe everything we see now. Remember that.
It's true.
Yeah, but he definitely killed himself in prison. Kash Patel said so.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I really
And-
like to. I
and
kind
there's-
of really like to go with the Where's Waldo thing though, because When's the last time you read a good Where's Waldo book? Now we kind of have like all these social media like influencers just plastering our feeds with all of this stuff. Now I'm not gonna lie, I like look and I'm like, could that be him? Is that him? I'm doing the whole like enlarged photo thing.
Hypothetically though, if that was him, you'd think he'd at least dye his hair or something, like make him fucking seem a little less obvious.
Yeah, man. Or just like get a face job, like just to get a nose job, get some Botox. Like
go to Turkey, they'll do a surgery for anything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, get the turkey teeth.
Yeah,
turkey teeth. Hey, man, if they're sponsoring though, I'm not gonna lie, I could use a couple new teeth. Turkey teeth, if you're listening.
Same.
Yeah,
that'd be an awesome sponsor.
They would. We'll fly you down here. We'll fly you down here on your own company money. We'll do it right in the LOL office, bud.
Yeah.
We'll provide the entertainment.
Yeah, we'll put on a comedy show while it's happening.
Bro, just live stream each one of us getting new teeth.
And we'll promote Turkey even when it's not Thanksgiving, okay?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I don't know. I'm pretty pumped with Don Keedick's reporting, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
It was good. It was good.
100%.
He's just one of those reporters that
putting me in these freaking crazy freaking spots, though, man. Like, I know, like we got free healthcare and shit in Canada, but fuck sakes,
that
those trips along with a broken shoulder, bud.
Bro, you did get passed up. You did get passed up pretty fucking quick, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was half expecting whenever they kind of switched over back to you, it was gonna be like, please stand by or something. Like there was gonna be some sort of like. But no, you trucked her through, bro. You trucked her through. It's just
like Joe. Be like Joe. Why? Joe's not your average Joe. So even Joe's not like Joe.
I hope so.
I don't think I could fucking even do that anymore. I used to do that easily as a kid. That fucking hurt, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel that for 3 days now. Fuck.
My tennis elbow's acting up,
Right?
I don't even play tennis.
Hi, Pat. Yes, sir. Sunday night. Fuck it. Family
What's
day
going on in
tomorrow.
the comments? What's going on in the comments? I'm seeing them flowing right now. This is good.
Nothing new.
Nothing new.
I'm the high conspiracy guy, guys. It's bound to happen.
Nah.
Hey, we got Sean Sames. Exactly. You know it.
He knows what's up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuckface, you're probably stoned too, so shut the fuck up. Go hard at home, boys. Exactly. We're having fun.
That's where you gotta go. You can't go hard in public anymore because that'll get you put on a list. That being said, we're gonna move on to the matter of fact moment with none other than Matt Johnson.
It's the matter of fact moment with LOL's own Matt Johnson.
It is a matter of fact that there is an irrational phobia called allodoxophobia. And it is the irrational fear of other people's opinions. I believe the Latin term is liberal. It is a rare social anxiety disorder that can cause severe self-doubt, a persistence for self-isolation, and even cause panic attacks. And it causes most people to become, they don't feel comfortable having conversations with people, and they don't like getting into discussions because they genuinely are nervous of other people's opinions and judgment. So they basically avoid conversation in general, and they won't even look you in the eye. Kind of like most fucking kids from Gen Z. Those fuckers don't even know how to shake a hand anymore. It's sad. Teach your kids how to shake a damn hand. There are some treatments for this, mostly through therapy and cognitive behavioral treatment, but it can cause severe panic attacks, which can lead you to having to get medicated for it. But it is unfortunately a matter of fact that there's a legit phobia called allodoxophobia, the fear of other people's opinions. Kind of like Antifa. Boys, care to weigh in on this allodoxophobia?
Allodoxophobia. I don't know, man. I think everybody might have a little bit of that. Maybe
Yes
not to
and
the
no.
extreme. Like
to be
maybe not to where
afraid
you're getting medicated, but
opinions. Yeah, that's a weird. Look, I understand there are some people that really don't like to hear other people's opinions, and I understand, especially in today's climate, a lot of people like to make everything political, and you don't have to. We can have discourse and disagreements and come to common ground. But I do feel that, you know what, thinking about when I researched this term, it kind of makes sense that there might actually be people that suffer from this, and that might be why they're so extreme with their right and everyone else is wrong, and they can't even hear it. They can't even talk about anything to try to change. And it is unfortunate, but there is hope.
I hear that. I definitely hear that, my friend.
Yeah. And look, I'm not trying to be that kind of person that said everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And whether you agreed with it or not, you should at least hear them out. And if you're at the point where you don't like their opinion and you feel that they are wrong, instead of shaming them or combating them, why don't you try to educate them and make them understand your point to change their opinion? Because that's the only way we can all actually agree and get together, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a comedy podcast.
At a certain point, I can understand that. Like there are moments I feel like where it does get brought up, and then you know that if you continue the conversation, like their feelings are gonna get hurt. So it's almost like you got the two, like you got the angel and the devil on your shoulders, right? Like you got the one side being like, do I actually sit here and educate them? Mm-hmm. Or do I just respectfully disagree, move on, and get away from that conversation? And I feel like sometimes, especially lately, I feel like I have to do the later more often than I'd like to.
I'll say
because
this
of
too.
that reason. Because of that reason.
I'll say this too, man. I've always said that like it is very nice to be able to have two people that can sit down, have a difference, be able to, you know, nod essentially and agree to just have their own kind of ideas and go their separate ways. Unfortunately, we don't really live in a society where, you know, people can do that, you know, and hence why wars happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get two people arguing over an opinion, and then, you know, eventually somebody gets tired of yelling and they fire a gun. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I feel that everybody has a little bit of that. That
feel like I'm on Sesame Street.
Whatever the hell you called it, arachnophobia, but for
allodoxophobia.
Allodoxophobia.
It's funny because I actually came across this term as I was looking into. I was going to do a different fact on another psychological conversation thing. I don't know if you've ever heard of Goodwin's Law. It is a psychological principle that whenever arguments on the internet come to like a boiling point where it's kind of like an impasse, some person will eventually make a comparison to Nazis or Hitler. And it's actually a psychological principle.
Well, I wonder why, because we've been programmed to.
It's just a lot of the time.
No, that's just what you get.
But
called.
As I was researching Goodwin's Law, I came across the allodoxophobia, and I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of a little more, a little weird and interesting. And I'm like, I want to dive deeper into this one quickly.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. Don't get me wrong. Like 9 times out of 10, if they're wrong, I'm gonna make sure they know it. But I do keep sometimes thought about their feelings and how they're gonna look at life afterwards. So
it's sometimes too being you know the emotional creatures that we are, we might not realize that until after the fact either. You know what I mean? You might have that debate where two people can't just come to it, and next thing you know, you've beat up your best friend over a discussion whether the earth is flat or not. And while you're looking at him, feeling really bad that he now needs the new turkey teeth, you have the regret. And you think that maybe you could have handled that situation differently and just walked away.
Hey, so at the end of the day, some people like to think that zebras are black with white stripes, and other people like to think that zebras are white with black stripes. I'm pretty sure that's a racist zebra.
Some people like to think that zebras are just weird.
Now I'm wondering, is a zebra black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
It'll tell you. I don't fucking know. We learned
on the day.
What is the actual answer here?
Fact check that.
Now we're gonna have to debate zebras.
White
Zebra
with
or zebra?
black stripes.
Oh, the zebra.
The zebras.
With
the zebra.
And yes, yeah, Brad, I agree. Sometimes in society, you feel like you're not allowed to share your opinion, and that actually is another phobia linked to allodoxophobia, and that one's actually just called doxophobia.
All right, guys, in the comments, I do have the answer. No, sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
No. I'm actually curious about this.
I thought you were done there.
No, we've talked enough about this shit. Let's get back to the funny shit.
So zebras are actually black with white stripes. They have black skin under their fur. Their stripes form from white fur growing in certain areas during development.
So then they just don't have any fur on the black spots?
Yeah.
So what an albino?
So they have a form of alopecia. We're saying all these weird, big technical terms.
Hear me out. Would an albino zebra then be all black or all white?
Oh shit!
That's pretty. I mean, there's a fun fact that each zebra's stripe pattern is unique.
I've seen an albino polar bear once.
One is born albino. Is it?
Yeah, polar bears are dope.
Black or all white?
He's fact checking, yo. He's fact checking.
If a zebra is born albino, it would appear mostly white, not black.
Oh, damn.
Here's what goes on. Albinism means the animal can't produce melatonin, which is the pigment responsible for the dark colors. And since the black stripes require melanin, an albino zebra wouldn't be able to form true black stripes. So I guess some of the black stripes are still fur.
Weird.
So I guess if zebras are black with white stripes, I guess they don't shake hands, they dap.
They just dab it up, bro. Dab it up.
That's funny. That is funny.
Oh yeah, that's why they got Chris Rock to play that one in Madagascar.
That's what I was literally just thinking about. I was trying to think who they had playing, and it was Chris Rock. It was.
Huh.
Yeah, wow. It's all coming back to me now. All right.
Amazing.
That being said, moving on to my personal favorite segment of this podcast, it is the High Conspiracy with none other than Patty Cakes, Pat Cardinal.
Hey, give it up for your High Conspiracy guy, Patty Cakes, Pat Cardinal.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So last week I had some technical difficulties. So this week you guys are actually getting two conspiracies. They're kind of actually linked in together. So you'll kind of see what we had. But just kind of going back on to what we were talking about earlier with the whole Epstein being potentially alive, potentially dead, so on and so forth. Interesting fact, apparently Epstein died before he actually died. So there's this conspiracy floating around the internet saying that apparently there's documents in the most recent Epstein file releases that claim that Epstein committed suicide a day before he actually did. So this means one of two things, guys. This means that A, the justice system made a typo on the documents that remained safely concealed for years while waiting the results of the criminal cases, Or option B, this man had a calendar invite to death. On the Sunday was just supposed to be the practice run. On the Monday was supposed to be the final cut. But yeah, there's basically paperwork saying that the paperwork was like, yeah, he's dead. Wait, hold on. Nope. Reschedule that. He's still walking around. I don't even want to see an investigation anymore in this. This is a Netflix series that's being written in real time. At this point, I don't think he died early. I think the paperwork just time traveled and showed up before the event, which means that the real conspiracy is that the farms know the future. Somewhere there's a clerk going, listen, I just file what the ghost printer spits out. And then the second conspiracy that I found that was kind of linked into the same documents was about Joe Biden. So Joe Biden apparently died in 2018, according to some of the documents, and he was actually replaced, which is kind of weird considering he won the 2020 elections. All for entertainment purposes only, folks. But think about it. He had the same name, same job, but sometimes now he just freezes up like Windows 95 trying to open up Solitaire. That's not aging, guys. That's buffering. They didn't replace him with a clone. They just replaced him with updates. Every few months, they're like, all right, roll out Biden patch 6.3, less whispering, more aviators. And you know when he like stares off into the space? Well, that's not confusion. That's him loading up his next sentence. You don't reboot a president this many times unless the original file is just gone. Somewhere in the White House, there's a guy going, don't touch him. He's mid-update. And that's my high conspiracy, folks. Comment what you guys think and what level you guys think that is. Was it tinfoil worthy or not?
I give that 3 tinfoil hats, Pat. 3 tinfoil hats.
Why is a black bear the only bear named after his color? There's brown bears. Sorry.
Who said that?
Sean did admit that he was smoking earlier, so give him a break.
God damn.
Anyways, back so Biden was a robot?
Yeah, so apparently they found like documents saying that like he was actually like he had died in 2018. So that makes you really wonder why he came back in 2020.
Well, I did always think that maybe he was like a Weekend at Bernie's kind of situation going on there. Like he sometimes he definitely did seem like that was just like a malfunctioning robot.
I remember Pat, you and me actually talked about this like last year. There was a conspiracy going around that Jim Carrey was playing Joe Biden.
Yep.
Yeah.
At the end. And like, man,
no, it'd be Adam Ray.
Things, like I remember the one video where he's like coming off the helicopter and like he's got his security guy who's like guiding him down the way. And at one point it like takes a turn, but there's like a bush like right there, like at the end, right? So like it's a clear like walk straight, turn left or turn right, and keep walking. He like the security guard like turns off to like just kind of stand there to like watch him keep going, and man, he just keeps going right into the bush, like so man, like I did get behind that one, man. Like
there was another one too where he was seen like it was like Joe Biden, but like crossing the street, he had no security with him or anything, and there's people filming him like, it's the fake Joe Biden, like, where are you going? Where's your security? And he's like walking to this car and he like gets in it and shit, and like, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there was the rumor that Jim Carrey was playing him for a little while. Yeah,
so 2 interesting conspiracies to dig into, guys.
Sidebar,
especially with the most recent release of the Epstein files.
Have you ever seen comedian Adam Ray play Joe Biden?
Yes.
Oh man, that's probably one of the best fucking Joe Biden impressions I've ever seen.
Hilarious.
Fucking masterclass.
But like, if you were like a legit like Hollywood / like government dude, and you were like, we need to find an actor, a character actor that will embody this role fluidly with the fuck ups, the falls, the like eating shit on your fucking bike in a marathon and stuff. Like, who's gonna do this? other than Jackie Chan, because we can't pull off an Asian dude. You know what I mean? It's fucking Jim Carrey, man. Every day, all day.
Yep.
It's a possibility, but the only thing I'll say in Jim Carrey's defense is he's definitely one of those Hollywood actors that has always been outspoken about the, like,
It's so true.
you know, the shit in Hollywood. So, like, I think it would be hard to get him to agree to it, kind of thing.
No, I agree. I'm not saying
So that's the only thing I'll say. But hypothetically, if there was someone who could probably do the part, yes, I strongly agree.
See, I think this is where I would add on my conspiracy hat, though, and say if the government wanted him to play it, they have ways of making him play it. All for entertainment purposes only, of course.
That's where we need the soundbite, the fuck!
Look, we are all idiots in our own way. Don't listen to us. Or do. That's your choice.
You know who I do think that you should listen to, though, is our next guest. Our next segment, the motivational moment, with none other than Apu Smear.
That's a great segue.
It's time for the motivational moment with none other than Apu Smear.
Oh, hey guys, Apu Smear here today with your motivational speakings of the day. Guys, it is Sunday, and we are switching things up today. We are now going to be ending your week on positive notes and starting your new one on even greater positive notes. So guys, that being said, this week's topic, critical thinking. Something that very many people are not doing enough of. You see, guys, we are living in a time where information raining down from the sky. We are getting headlines, clips, and posts from experts, okay? Or that guy, my friend Joe, who is always sharing me the grainy screenshots with 14 red circles, captioning it, saying, explaining this. What do most people do, guys? They sip their drink, they nod, they scroll, they absorb. They're not chewing, they're not tasting, no digestion. My friends, the brain is not a drive-through. You cannot simply just pull up, shout to an idea to it, and say, I'm going to take what everyone else is having, and drive away believing that you have been nourished. Critical thinking, guys, is asking, who said this? How do they know? What is missing? And who benefits if I am believing this? And my personal favorite, guys, does this make sense outside of the echo chamber that is my existing opinion? And yes, the echo chamber, guys. That magical cave where every thought you think already agrees with you and returns louder, shinier, and wearing a lab coat. But true thinking, my friends, is uncomfortable. It requires doubt, nuance, and patience, and sometimes the horrifying possibility that you may be wrong. Yes, I know. Breathe into a paper bag. You see, it is very easy to question what you dislike. It is difficult to question what you do like. Guys, if a claim confirms your fears, you're going to be accepting it. If it confronts your tribe, you're defending it. If it confirms your outrage, you're sharing it before breakfast. But if it challenges you, suddenly your demand sources, peer reviews, notarized affidavits from 3 astronauts. Guys, this is not what we're doing, okay? This is not thinking. This is selective skepticism. The intellectual equivalent of checking ID only when a customer looks suspicious. So here is your motivational assignment for the week, guys. Before you're believing, pause. Before you're sharing, verify. Before you react, you must doing the reflect. And guys, before you're doing the conclude, you must be considering alternatives. Not only ask, is this true, but how would I knowing if it wasn't? Guys, critical thinking is not about distrusting everything. It is about earning your trust honestly. A mind is kind of like a parachute, guys. It works best when it is open. However, not so open, guys, that your brain is falling out and landing in the comment sections. Guys, do not just consume information, cook it, tasting it, and questioning the recipe. Going forth now, thinking deeply, and please do not microwave your beliefs. This has been Apu Smear with your motivational speakings of the day. Namaste, Apu out. Thanking you, everyone, for tuning in to my motivational message for you. Apu out.
Man, he just hits home every time. I swear to God, he watches these podcasts and just calls in. Like, they're always on point with whatever the fuck we're talking about.
Yep. Yeah.
Matt, did he call you? Pat, did he call you?
He did not call me.
What your segments were about or anything?
No, we create our own algorithm here, apparently.
Dude, that's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. But he's not wrong, guys. That was a great message. I'm not gonna lie. The way that he painted that was, it kind of made me think about it a little bit differently. I
couldn't have said it better myself. Like, people just don't critically think anymore. They just assume what is being fed to them is.
Yeah, we live in a world. We live in the world of information. You know what I mean? Like, it's information overload. That's the problem. Right. And you can't always, tell what is coming at you is real or not. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Well,
I mean,
great message, Apu. Great message, Apu. Great message.
Oh yeah, it was great, man. 100%. Everybody needs to take a little bit of advice from Apu Smear and start, using that big brain of yours, or however he would have said it. Oh man. Oh geez, yeah. I don't know.
Matt, are you okay? Like, did Apu hurt you?
No, I was just thinking to myself, how much we appreciate Apu Smear. I actually met his cousin the other day, bidet spray.
Oh,
so I don't know why that popped in.
You know what though?
We can.
I was talking to him earlier, and he did tell me that he's been on the dating apps, and he messaged me. He's like, "You'll never guess who I matched with." I'm like, "Who?" He's like, "It's the host of your next intro segment." That being said, it is time now for the riff shift.
Good evening, dears. I'm Manchi Makuta, and you're watching LOL News. Now it's time for the riff shift, the bit where we take your clever ideas and have a little play with them. Send them in, we'll do the rest.
Yo, segues are killer tonight, boys.
Oh man, you couldn't have planned that any better.
Muncha Macooter. Gotta love her, man. Gotta love her.
All right, so shout out to Brad Morey for commenting on the Riff Shift post. Brad wants to talk about people with plows on their trucks thinking they own the road when it snows, or act like heroes and out of the frigid cold blizzard while in a heated truck. LOL.
Yeah, this guy definitely lives in cottage country for sure.
So,
He definitely lives up in the Kawartha Lakes region.
It's funny Brad says that because every year when we get the first snowfall, like this year, I made a stupid little joke and I posted it, and I was just like, "Oh, it's white guys with a pickup truck asking to do snow removal season."
It definitely is, man. It's so true, and they do, man. They just fly down the road too.
Some of them, yeah.
They just fly down the road. Dude.
I don't
understand they have a
truck,
job to do, but this
is what it is. Get the fuck out of the way if you can't handle it.
Pat, are you gonna get a plow? Are you gonna get a plow? Yeah, you're God damn. Steve has a plow on his four-wheeler. Just like this little plow on his four-wheeler.
Patch just got a plow and he's just got Ludacris on a loop. Move, bitch.
Get out the way.
I can see that, yeah.
I like it.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna get you to come do my driveway.
Call it ludicrous snow removal.
Ludacris Kringle.
Ludacris Kringle, man. Where the snow at? That's funny.
That's good. It's about the only Ludacris song I know, though, so it's gonna be a short soundtrack.
Although I've loved, I don't know if
there's Blueberry Yum Yum too. I'll probably be playing that one in between.
Oddly enough, that's like a very underrated song by his. It's not it's an older song by his, but I love that song.
It just popped in my head there. I was like,
I don't remember.
Got the
it was a stoner song.
Sticky,
yeah.
Let's get high. Yeah. I got that blue.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Fire.
Yeah, some old school, some classic.
Way to go, Matt. You're like super punk rock. I would not have expected you to get that one.
See,
I guess
here's
it
the
is
thing.
stoner enough, though. It is stoner enough.
Full disclosure, I'm a devoted metalhead. I love metal. I love rock. That is my bread and butter. Like, I was born in a fucking mosh pit. But I have such a fucking soft spot for classic, 90s hip-hop and old school hip-hop, even older than the 90s. And oddly enough, 90s dance music.
Nice.
Fucking, this is the rhythm of the night. Those are fucking club bangers to me. And I
you're
gotta
gonna have a blast at the 420 show, bud. You're gonna have a blast. I'm bringing out some old school classics.
I can agree with you, Matt. Too. I like certain genres too, other than the norm that people know that I like. But You know, I love Broadway musicals, dude. I love the dance music. I love a little bit of the salsa now too. Ever since we did a couple shows at the with like the Viva La Fiesta, man,
people.
I got into the salsa shit, dude. Fuck, man, I want to learn how to tango.
Well, I
Yeah,
genuinely
fun fact for
enjoy
those who don't
classical
know.
as well.
Fun fact for those of you who don't know, Joe used to be big into the musicals. That's where he probably learned a majority of his stage presence. So
When I was
it
a
worked out for the
teenager,
good
I
for him,
secretly
so.
wanted to learn how to be an opera singer when I was a teenager, but I didn't want to learn Latin or Italian. So nuts to that.
Yeah,
I would consider it now. Like now I feel like I have enough stage experience that like I wouldn't be that super shy guy that I thought I would be doing it, but
light bulb. Listen, with my musical theater knowledge and your creativity and stage presence, gentlemen, we should write a Broadway musical.
Let's do a rock opera.
Dude, that'd be
I
fucking
like that.
Like a bat out of hell.
No, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Let us know. That could be a huge.
We could actually see the thing is like we have the means to do it. It would take a lot of work, but like we got the musicians already. You know what I mean?
Quick story before I forget it. When we're talking, like, because I like 90s dance music and shit. So one time I was at, I don't remember, I think it was a concert at Metropolis or MTELUS now in Montreal. I forget what band I was waiting to go on stage. No, it was Heavy Montreal. It was Heavy Montreal. And as we're waiting for the band to come on, I randomly just start belting out into the middle of the crowd. I'm like, what is love? Instantly, unprompted, all you heard from everyone else is Baby Don't Hurt Me. And we just totally ran with it. And just unprompted. Everyone else is bunch of metalheads waiting for a metal band to come on, but you hear someone yell, what is love in a crowd? And everyone understood the assignment.
Iconics, man. It's the iconic classic things that you don't even know where it comes from, but you just can't help it. It's like one of those things that if you don't sing along, it's almost like bad luck. It's like breaking a chain letter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I see Brad commented rock opera is a great idea. And then Nanny P's like, yeah, do it, guys. So, you know,
we would have to create our own original songs, though, because I wouldn't want to get into the fucking copyright bullshit of copying other people's songs. You know what I mean? Like,
no, 100%.
We would do all of our own original songs, original scenes. But like, we could actually make this work. This would take a year at least to write, produce, rehearse, and put on. At least. Sure. But yeah, man, keep your eyes open maybe for one day on Broadway, baby.
Yeah, 2027 project.
We'll debut at the Altsville. Okay, first we'll if we can sell it at the Altsville, we'll go to Broadway. Matt, you got that awesome baritone voice too.
I was just gonna say, like, we could just like, and I would do anything for laughs. Please laugh at my jokes.
We can get away with it because you only sang like technically like not even a full bar of.
Yeah, that's all we can sing of that song before we get copyrighted.
Exactly. So we might be able to get away with it. That'd be a hilarious joke in and itself, right there. God damn it! It writes itself, boys. It writes itself already. I love it. I fucking love it. All right, do we have any more riff shift comments or what?
That was the only one that commented in onto the comments there. Do we have anything in the comments popping up quickly?
Well, thanks, Brad. Appreciate you participating, buddy.
Guys, got any funny topics? You guys? Oh, parodies don't need copyright. Interesting.
Parodies don't need copyright. It's true because I started my comedy career on parodies.
I think part of it though is you have to specifically at some point in the song change the chord structure briefly in order to. Key. Yes, you do. I think it can't, like, as far as the music goes, it can't be like a because I know some covers.
If
like
only we had a
covers,
DJ who could modify the BPMs.
Well, I think the BPM might be gray area territory. Like it has to actually do with playing the notes and what key you're in, like Joe mentioned.
I don't know. Now that I'm actually thinking about that comment, I feel like it was just a matter of, because people do it with the YouTube videos all the time, and that's their way around it, is they'll speed up or slow down a certain song, and
Okay,
then
yeah,
A lot of people
they've
do
modified
sometimes
it. It's
cut
no longer.
sections.
It also probably depends how the copyright is done.
Yeah.
If it's like on, I don't know, like if there's actually a copyright verse or something like that within the song that you can't.
You just have to
use
really
or
look
whatever.
into it, because YouTube has all these fucking different rules and regulations.
That's
for
why
shit.
we just sit down, we put our thinking caps on, okay? Your tinfoil hat, Pat, and we just write our own songs.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think that would be great. It would be fucking fantastic, boys.
We could write a rock opera pertaining towards some guys trying to produce and sell a comedy show. And literally just do a rock opera about that.
Dude, I love it. I love it. We should do World War II, the musical. That being said, we are going to move into our final segment of the evening. Unfortunately, Steve McDonald, once again, is not here with us this evening, but he is in spirit. It is the blue collar tip of the day with Black Hands Stephen McDonald.
Tip your hats. It's time for the blue collar tip of the day with none other than Stephen Blackhands McDonald.
Oh, hey guys, Steve Blackhands McDonald here with your blue collar tip of the day. Now you can see it's dark out because of course my day isn't fucking over yet, but let's get on it, okay? Let's see how the day started. Monday morning, minus 27 degrees this morning. Go ahead and start the van. Wait your 20 minutes for it to warm up. Finally get in her and get on the road. Head over to your local Tim Hortons, and of course the lineup is cresting past the road. You get in line, you're already late for where you gotta be. Get through the lineup, order your coffee, they fuck your order up. You get her and you got the coffee that's in the wrong style. You get on your way, finally get to the job site. 3 of the guys are supposed to be there to help you aren't or no show. You got all this to do yourself. Finally you get all that started off, and then you get into this week's problems. Here's the tip. Just go home and try again tomorrow. Should be better. If your day is starting off like that, it just tells you how your week's gonna go. And that's your blue collar tip here with Steve McDonald.
I mean,
that poor Steve.
Yeah,
that poor Steve.
We're gonna get him pulled over for being on his phone or something. Poor guy.
Yeah, what the hell? What a bad example, Steve.
Yeah. Although I'm a firm believer that when it comes to work, realistically, any day could be a half day if you just fucking leave.
Well, the funny part is Steve messaged me that, and then after calling him and talking about his day, turns out he went into work today thinking it was Monday, and we're actually Sunday. So he was full on ready to go, but now he's ahead of the game.
And he knows tomorrow's a holiday, right? Just to double check.
Knowing Steve, probably not. Steve works his own calendar, so
that's true. He might not get a holiday tomorrow. He might just, I don't know. You don't get holidays when you have to fix trucks that are driving on the road and shit, you know? So he might be on call. He might have the luxury of being on call, at least. Hopefully get to sleep in. We're going to get a call from him tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He's still going to be in his fucking house going, hey, boys! Every time I call this guy, bro, like, open up the camera, but he's just chilling in his house. Fucking guy.
Called him out on it today.
Did you? What'd you do?
Because he ignored me at first. We did the group call. He ignored the group call.
Oh, did he?
I noticed his little bubble was like there, so I called him personally, and he answered that one, and I was like, "Oh."
Didn't want to answer the group, eh, bud?
Yeah. Nah, he was just waking up.
Did he have his house coat on?
Yes, sir.
Fucking A, yeah. Fucking A. See, we only spit facts here on the LOL podcast.
He didn't actually go into work today.
Then what the fuck was all that about? The fuck was even that, Pat? God damn it. Just filling time, boys, you know. That being said, I think we are going to get wrapping this up. We are at the top of the hour. But before we do that, we have to go through everybody's final thoughts. Pat, we're going to start with you tonight. Final thoughts.
It was a fun one, boys. Glad we didn't have as many technical issues tonight, so that was nice. Guys, if you are watching, definitely be on the lookout for the March open mic details and the 420 comedy show details being released within the next couple of days. If you're interested in a spot, hit me up, and we're going to have some fun.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely hit up Pat, guys. The LOL chat is open. Slide into the DMs or hit him up personally for your chance to be on the show. Matt. Good old Matt. Final thoughts this evening, buddy.
Did you know ducks are the only waterfowl that have a 9-inch corkscrew-shaped penis?
Corkscrew-shaped penis.
Yeah, ducks have a corkscrew-shaped penis. It's barbed, too.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. How do you know this stuff?
I don't know.
It's just a matter of fact, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, shit. I could have saved that for next week. Oh, you know what? Let's not delve into that anymore. I got some fucking facts for you for next week.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Guys, and don't forget, we still have our motorcycle raffle out there. The weather is starting to warm up. I heard we're supposed to get some plus degrees soon. Some positives. What do you think? Is that true? Is the weatherman lying? What do you think, boys?
I'd fucking hope so.
Let's fucking hope so.
Exactly. Well, I hope so too. So, guys, buy a square, chance to win a bike. Okay, a very brand new, nice motorcycle. Well, it's 2019, but it's new.
Details are on our website, so definitely check that out.
And if you don't win the motorcycle, we spin it again, okay? And second place has a chance to take home $250 gift certificate to Yuck Yucks, the Ottawa Biagio's location. So, man, just $50 at your chance to win one of these two prizes, okay? We know you want the motorcycle, but if you don't walk away with the motorcycle, at least you're walking away with a laugh, okay? So come on, spend some money, help the cause, okay? We're giving this motorcycle away, guys, to you for Champs Eastside Boxing, okay? All right, guys, so come on, help us push this bike. We've had it out for a couple months now. Let's get her sold so we can get that money off to the gym and help these kids who actually just came back from a tournament. By the way, they just came back to a tournament. Shout out to the Champs fighters. Just came back. 3 of them fought. They all placed. I think we got 1 silver, 1 gold, and 1 bronze, I believe. Yeah. So it was great, man. It was a great turnout for them. So sell the bike, guys. Buy some damn squares.
Yeah, it's all going to a good cause. And shout out to everybody who commented, liked, shared the stream tonight. Nanny P is going to leave us with pigs ejaculate a litter. That's the last comment.
I think she means a leader.
A leader.
Yeah, I think she means a leader. Yeah.
A litter of what?
Yeah, pigs ejaculate a liter. Also, so does Ron Jeremy.
Bro, I could actually, I don't know about ejaculating, but I know they piss a fuck ton. We had a fucking pet pig, and bro, it would cover like a whole room. Like
that's fucked, bro.
You needed like a whole week's worth of newspaper every day. Like fuck. Yeah, don't have a pet pig inside.
Just have an outdoor pig then. Fuck.
Yeah.
An outdoor piggy. And then you can have it on the grill, piggy. That being said, guys, my final thought for the evening is if she's sleazy, take her twice. Have a great night, everybody. We've been LOL.
Cheers.
Peace.